At EFC Africa 25, two of the toughest lightweights will resume their rivalry as the defending lightweight champion Don Magic Man Madge squares off with the hard-hitting and striking specialist Leon the Iron Lion Mynhardt. Plus, the light heavyweight title is on the line as Gideon Juggernaut Drotschie battles it out with the MMA veteran Fraser the Omen Opie. Don Madge versus Leon Mynhardt. Gideon Drotschie versus Fraser Opie. This is their journey to the Hexagon.
This is EFC Africa 13!
Madge in the black shorts, Mynhardt in the grey trunks. Here we go.
Are you ready?
When Madge and Mynhardt first fought, it was literally the most exciting fight that we had ever seen.
Nice leg kick again. This time God comes in with a combination of his own and Leon fires right back with another one.
Went pretty much my way, I kind of controlled the pace of the fight.
In that fight with Leon, you saw a glimpse of what he's capable of.
Oh, this is so quick. How's the speed of that kick as well? He's just fighting on instinct, I think. Another head kick, another one finds the mark.
When he fought Leon, he came forward and he didn't make Leon miss. He wanted to prove that he's better, which he is. He wanted to prove he's better and stronger. Where he took a punch and he gave the punch. In my opinion, he clearly beat him to most of the punches.
Leon landed the left, and Don Madge inviting him in. Oh, Don that time firing off. Nice 1-2, and now Leon goes in. Same combination, 1-for-1 by the two of them. That time Leon lands. Nice big shots landed by Don and by Leon.
Die eerste round het hy my 'n paar keer gekry en hy het my obviously gesny en so was baie spectacular en dit hom in die lead gesit.
That's Muay Thai elbows. Leon is a bloody mess. Madge landing shots.
I think he kind of forgets stumbling around after round one when I kicked him in the head.
Don Madge every time he connects. Oh, goodness me! That's a big head kick. Leon in big trouble. Leon Madge is starting to unload.
I honestly thought they were going to stop it at the end of round one. I thought they weren't going to let him come out for the second.
Tweede en derde ronde het ek meer gedomineer as hy.
We saw the incredible tenacity and the toughness that Leon Mynhardt possesses. He was bloodied and bruised and dropped in the first round, and sort of halfway through the second, the momentum completely shifted.
Nails. Nice spinning back fist. Body kick that time, and Don Madge comes with the 1-2 with the hooks. Nice uppercut, left right hook for combination by Mynhardt. What a battle. Oh, that shot Madge felt.
We've obviously looked at the fight a couple of times, and you'll see that where Don lands a 1-2, Leon just gives a 1-2 back, but it's just so much more effective because he punches so much harder.
Oh my goodness, it's like everything you can do, I want to do it better. It's like going on between the two of them.
Dit was 'n awesome fight geweest. Ek ewen nou nog as mense my vra wat die beste fight is, ooit kyk ek kyk baie fights. Is dit definitief my verre Leon en Don Madge.
Nice right hand landed by Madge, and Madge unfazed. They want to win for the head. Now Don Madge is coming in two hooks of his own. Nice right hook that time landed by Mynhardt. Referee steps in and he stops the fight. What's going on?
Toe ek hom raakslaan, toe back off en toe was Don soos wat en toe sê ek vir hom, sorry dude, jy het opgegee.
Yeah, I mean, I've got no sort of hard feelings about it. There's nothing. I know how the fight was going. I know that 3 minutes later I would have won that fight. So it's all good.
To the winner by ref stoppage, Leon Mynhardt!
After his controversial win at EFC Africa 13, Mynhardt went on to defeat Alex Shabub in an impressive all-round performance. That victory set up a title shot against the undefeated lightweight champion Costa Ianu.
In Mynhardt's title fight with Costa Ianu, he was pretty much manhandled. He got taken down early in that round, and for the better part of 3 or 4 minutes, he was trying to defend the choke, but eventually tapped out.
Costa's got his back, he's got body triangle locked in. This is a dangerous spot for Mynhardt to be in. He would have been in this spot in this position a lot in training. Again, it's very deep with 8 seconds to go. You're going to have to hold on here just for a few more seconds.
Hy het my gehad en soos ek het bietjie clueless geraak hoe om te escape. Dit was een van my weak points is as iemand my backvat, ek het baie raak gewerk, so hy het my maar net gevang in die game.
I think just that day things maybe went a bit too much for him, but he's very, very good on the ground. He's the best all-round fighter, I believe.
Leon was slow in the first round. We've seen with all his other losses, all first-round problems, and I'll fix that now. You'll see a different Leon when we go out there now.
On that same fight card, Don Madge made a successful return to the Hexagon, beating Hector Brits with an impressive wrestling display. The most dominant champion in EFC Africa would be Madge's next biggest challenge.
We always knew that Costa was training to take Don to the ground, so we were under no disillusionment that the fight was going to get to the ground. And you know, we put a lot of hours into the ground, and also we analysed Costa's ground game.
I knew that that was his entire sort of career, you know, taking guys down and grinding them on the ground.
In his lightweight title bout with Costa Yanu, Madge came in as a massive underdog, and not a lot of people gave him any hope to actually win that fight.
How fired up is that guy? Charges straight through the Greek army. Don Madge fired up and ready to go. His shot at the title. Goodness. And Costa drags him to the ground. That's exactly what he wanted to do. Don's doing very well so far in tying Costa up. Great work from Madge. Already hasn't been in trouble yet since Don Madge. Now Madge has got a hold of Costa's leg. Costa dragged Costa to the ground, but Costa ends up on top in the scramble. Now Madge driving forward, and Costa again just jumps over to the other side, and now back into Madge's guard.
If he had given me his best on the ground, which he basically did, he was trying to work me on the ground. He got the takedown early. I felt that if I got through that round, then I'd have it in the back.
He's been on top for the entire round, and he's been landing the shots. Don Madge landing the elbows. Madge from the top, 40 seconds to go. Madge looking to finish her. No, it looked like for a second like Costa was going to tap Sears. He did indeed. Madge breaking, that is indeed. Costa saying to the referee that he's okay. Survives. 15 seconds remaining in the fourth round. Survives, does he? Madge riding Costa's back. It's been one-way traffic.
Don did the impossible in that fight. He actually beat Costa Yanu at his own game.
When I put the submission on, I knew that it was in, and I knew that he was going to tap.
Madge looking to sink the choke in. Oh, that one's in deep. That one is very... Oh, it's all over! We have a new champion in EFC Africa 20. Costa Yanu has been defeated. His 6-0 record, a thing of the past. We have a new champion town, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Magic Man era, ladies and gentlemen. This kid is going to be incredibly tough to beat.
I cannot tell you how proud I am. He's just, I knew he was going to be the champion.
I had no doubt that he had the ability to make Costa tap. He was very predictable. We thought he'd be predictable, and he proved it. It played right into our hands in terms of our preparation, so we were very happy.
To be a champion means everything. It's everything I've trained for. It's the reason I got into the sport, is because I want to be the champion. I want to be the best. So it's absolutely everything for me.
The scary thing is that at the age of 22, you know, he's not even 50% where he can be. It gives me a lot of encouragement, you know, that he can be the best, not only in Africa but on the world stage.
On the 7th of November, EFC Africa returns to Cape Town to host one of the most anticipated rematches in EFC Africa history, as the lightweight champion Don the Magic Man Madge takes on the hard-hitting MMA veteran Leon the Iron Lion Mynhardt.
The pressure actually falls on Leon, because everyone knew what happened in the first fight. I'm the champion, I'm in my home crowd, I'm comfortable. I know what I did to him. He's got a lot to prove.
He's going to be ready for anything, so we're not going to underestimate his ground game, his wrestling game, his striking game. You know, we're going to be prepared for the best of everything he has to bring.
He'll dominate every aspect, because that's how he trains, that's how he prepares. He wants to be good in every area. He's working on all his weaknesses and his strengths.
He's come a long way since they fight, and he just keeps evolving in anything he does.
Madge, every time he connects the... Oh, goodness me! That's a big epic. Leon in big trouble.
You know, it's going to be a test for him in terms of, you know, the collisions and you know, the close contact, the grappling and wrestling. You know, it's something that we'll have to see what he brings. But Don is prepared for anyone. Don will always respect every fighter that he comes up against, but he definitely won't fear anyone.
There's no doubt that watching after that Don Madge and Costa Yanu fight, that Mynhardt's camp will be prepared adequately for the ground as well as the stand-up game.
By EFC 13 was ek nog so 'n bietjie skeptiek oor my ground game en my wrestling, maar Attila het my baie gehelp, my campus het my baie gehelp. Ek baie confident in my grappling game en ek's obviously confident in my stand-ups en dit is wat ek like en dit is wat die fight sal finish.
His ground game has come leaps and bounds. I mean, I know Leon, I train with him every day and he's very, very good on the ground. He taps me, he taps everybody and he's very difficult to submit.
Definitely have a huge improvement. Obviously he started from nothing and he's definitely moving very well. So he's in the ground, he's very tight and his escaping is amazing. Hy definitief van foute van verlede het definitief aan gewerk. Sy ground game, sy finishing ook. En ek sien die fight sal uitkoms as die eerste fight.
His stand-up is better, he's more composed, his wrestling is awesome, his grappling is awesome. So we're on the right page. If it goes to the ground, I think Donnie's in the If it's standing, he's even in more
Will the newly crowned lightweight champion come out on top and avenge his only loss? Or will the challenger make history repeat itself and prove that he is the best lightweight in Africa?
I think I need to prove anything to anyone. You know, if they saw the first fight, they saw what I can do on my feet. If they saw my last fight against Costa, they can see what I can do on the ground. I didn't need to prove anything.
From analysing all these fights, we definitely know where he's weak. And we're going to be looking to show those weaknesses off.
Don's stand-up is great. I just don't think he has the hitting power or the punching power that Leon has.
So ek vir 5 rondes, ek gaan die fight obviously try finish, wherever die finish kom. Submission, choke, knockout, whatever.
Let's see if he can go 5 rounds like the last time. He couldn't go, I think, 2.5.
I don't think Leon stands much of a chance because of the amount of ways Don can finish this fight.
I don't think he's as dynamic as Don. He isn't as talented. Don's got the stand-up. I mean, his stand-ups even is improved. I mean, he beat the best on the ground. It's simple. Everyone knows what's coming, including Leon.
He trains hard, he's dedicated, and he's going to remain the champion.
Leon is nie kosbaar nie. Dit is 'n baie ander ballgame. As jy met Leon gaan, jy gaan teen 'n muur as jy teen hom fight. Let's see if Don can handle the pressure that we're going to put on him. If he can handle pressure, it's going to be the same deal. They're going to have an awesome, awesome fight, and the crowd's going to love it.
EFC Africa 13, the first meeting between Madge and Mynhardt, was Fight of the Year for 2012. With the build-up and with the progression with both of these athletes, there's no doubt that this could very well be Fight of the Year for 2013.
Hell of a confidence. I have no doubt in my mind that Don's going to retain his title. And I think he's going to retain it in emphatic fashion.
I think Leon's very headstrong and I think he's mentally strong. What will bother him is knowing what I did to him at UFC 13.
We've been focused for almost a year now to get the belt, and we're going to prove it. It's time to go.
I'm confident in my game, in myself and in my training. I think now is about my tyd om die title te kry.
He's going to be coming thinking that he can land a solid strike on me again. That's going to be his downfall.
At EFC Africa 25, 2 of the toughest lightweights will resume their rivalry as the defending lightweight champion Don Magic Man Madge squares off with the hard-hitting and striking specialist Leon the Iron Lion Mynhardt. Plus, the light heavyweight title is on the line as Gideon Juggernaut Drotschie battles it out with the MMA veteran Fraser the Omen Opie. Don Madge versus Leon Mynhardt. Gideon Drotschie versus Fraser Opie. EFC Africa 25, Thursday, 7 November, Grand West Casino, Cape Town. Tickets and broadcast information at efcafrica.com.
Gideon the Juggernaut Drotschie!
Gideon Drotschie went undefeated as an amateur. He is now undefeated as a professional fighter, and he is the best light heavyweight in EFC Africa.
Ek is daar om te wys dat ek die beste is en niemand gaan dit wegvat van my af nie. En ek weet dit vir 'n feit dat ek die beste light heavyweight is in Suid-Afrika op hierdie.
Ons is baie jy weet positief en ons is reg. Ons is confident en ek glo Gideon sal dit doen. Jy weet hy het 'n goeie mindset en ek weet hy verdien dit. Hy werk baie hard daarvoor en ja, hy kom 'n lang pad.
Nice uppercut by Drotschie, landing 2 punches in a row.
And the new EFC Africa interim light heavyweight champion.
He trains all the time, fighting and teaching and training. That is his profession.
Most people think that we're just a ground, we've got strong ground game, but I also think our stand-ups get in there as well. because we work hard. We've got Gregor, coaches like Gregor, Rico as well, knows his stand-up. And I think that we can surprise a few people.
African audiences might not be that familiar with Fraser Opie, but they will be after this fight.
He's fighting out of Milton Keynes in England, Fraser, the Oman Opie!
I'm on a 4-fight winning streak. I fought loads of, I mean, with regards to light heavyweight division in the EFC, it's not that vast at the minute. So, yes, I've only had one fight in the EFC, but what have I had before that? That's why I think I'm, the next viable person to contend for it.
He's got the discipline, he's now got the experience behind him. Everything he does 100%, and there's no shortcut for it.
Fraser's a top-class MMA athlete. He's been in the game for a while. He's a 3-time champion in the UK. The boy is good, legit.
He's got that ground and pound and just range down shots. He's picking his punches. Nowhere to go for Ali. Opie looking to finish.
Opie destroys his opponent. Ali in a world of hurt after that onslaught from the Oman.
Due to health reasons, JPGB retired from professional mixed martial arts, and Gideon Drotschie became the official light heavyweight champion.
Yeah, there's a lot of pressure on Gideon. He's trying to defend a belt that he never actually got the proper way of beating JP, because JP went into retirement. So I think he has to try and prove, and that's going to be his downfall, trying to prove that he's as good as what he is.
Ik denk JP het 'n goeie besluit gemaak om te retire. As hy teen my sou gefight het, sou hy in elk geval na daai fight sou hy opgegee het.
He won that interim belt. It's not his fault that JP retired, so he's obviously going to take that belt. He probably does have something to prove to people that he is. But at the same time, I'm going to prove to people that I want that belt and I should be the one that holds that belt.
I think this fight against Fraser will legitimize him as a champion. So that's what we're looking for.
Hy kan overconfident wees deur te voel hy's van Engeland, 'n ander land, hy kom Suid-Afrika toe, dit gaan maklik wees. Jy weet, so either way, ek dink hy moet net homself regmaak, want ek weet Gideon sal reg wees verseker.
Gideon's obviously done what he's needed to do to get there. Now being the current title holder and not the interim anymore, and I'm waiting for Fraser to step up against him, because I believe that he's got the mark for it, and I think it's going to be a great fight.
Almal kan confident wees tot hulle geslaan word. Fraser moet sy hande ophou, want ek gaan kom en ek gaan try uitslaan.
If he wants to stand over slugfest, it's more exciting for the fans. I'd like that. I just hope he's training hard. I want to put on a good show for the fans. I want it to be a fight to remember. But yeah, he is just looking after my belt.
Undefeated as an amateur and undefeated in the Hexagon, Gideon Drotschie faced off against Donnie van Heerden for the interim light heavyweight title.
Daai fight het vir my gegaan presies wat ek het in my kop oor gespeel het. Heeltyd ek het geweet Donnie gaan inkom en hy gaan my uitslaan. En dit het natuurlijk niet zo gebeurd.
Stuck his neck out there. Van Heerden trying for the guillotine, but immediately Drotschie walks over to the side. He felt the hand around the neck, and literally as he felt that, he walked around to the other side. Wily customer, great Drotschie. Submission defense from Gideon Drotschie. Tries to set up now for the key lock. Drotschie dominating proceedings here. Oh, there it is! Submitted him for the key lock. Change it to the elbow. Incredible by Gideon Drotschie. Absolutely incredible.
And the new EFC Africa interim light heavyweight champion, Gideon Juggernaut Drotschie.
Daar's baie tye waar ek al gesien het dat hy spesifiek oefen net vir byvoorbeeld boks of stoei of jiu-jitsu. Met ander woorde, daar's baie gaps tussenin gewees.
Gideon exposed Donnie's gaps on the night. Like Donnie had a lot of gaps and Gideon took advantage of it.
We were superior as far as our skill set was concerned, and that's materialized on the night.
Ek het volle vertroue in my broer gehad. Ek het saam met hom getrain. Ek het gesien hoe graag hy dit wou hê. Al het almal gesien ja, dit is die interim title fight. Dis ek dis op pad om dis as hy daai belt het gaan hy dit los.
Ek was baie in ekstase geweest. Al die mense wat om jou sit, hulle skree altyd vir opponent. En toe Gideon wen, toe was ek heel baie bly geweest en het vinnig afhardel om geluk te wens.
Ek is flippend gelukkig daaroor. Ek het hard geoefen vir waar ek is nou vandag. Vir my kort tydjie wat ek in mixed martial arts is dit ek dink dis 'n moeilike prestasie wat iemand kan bereik.
Having left South Africa at a young age, Fraser Opie discovered his love for martial arts in England. He has since gone on to compete all over the world, winning numerous titles and accolades.
I'm more experienced in terms of where I've trained, where I've fought internationally.
With all the experience he's got behind him now, I believe that he knows how to take it. It's just a day job for him now.
I don't think anybody in South African continent at light heavyweight has experienced anything as explosive and as powerful as him.
Training in Las Vegas, I've been there a good 3-4 times to train. The whole tough thing with the UFC. In that sense, experience-wise, yeah, I'd say I'm quite a bit more experienced, but the level in South Africa is, it's really, really improved in the past 2 years.
In his EFC Africa debut, we got to see a glimpse of how good Fraser Opie actually is. He came in and absolutely smashed his opponent, and now he's earned himself the shot against Drotschie.
Gap quickly, and Omen trying to go over the top, striking.
Opie with 2 knees there.
See, immediately as Ali wanted to go for the takedown, Fraser swam in.
Punishing knees from Opie.
The underhook, and now Opie sitting up for the takedown himself. He's got the double leg, gets him down. He's in the half guard, and now he's landing some ferocious ground and pound. Hammer fisting.
Nowhere to go, Farley.
Opie looking to finish.
This one.
Landing shot after shot after shot. Now with elbows, and Nicker steps in.
Opie destroys his opponent. Ali in a world of hurt after that onslaught from the Omen.
It was brilliant, just the appreciation I got from the fans, my school friends. It was really, the atmosphere was just amazing. Won't lie, I was really nervous because people expect a lot of me, but I proved myself, so it was all good.
It's one of the top productions there are, and to see him right up there, it's mind-blowing because I believe he deserves it. He's one of the best that there is, and he's showing us all how he does it.
Coming back to his home country, competing for the African title means the absolute world to Fraser Opie.
A lot of people are saying his title shot came too early. I don't believe that.
These people that have all these opinions roll around on a mat once or twice. They don't have a clue what they're talking about, a lot of them.
I think it's a great opportunity for us as his fans here in South Africa, as well as for him coming back onto his home soil, because I think he would want to fight where his roots are. So I think it's great for him and for his fans, and it's nice to see him back here in South Africa.
The guy's even appeared on Tough in the States. He really has kind of been through the MMA mill, which is a great thing. It just shows you how MMA in South Africa is growing, that we can bring someone back with this much experience to come fight here, and he's proud to come fight here.
Now that I've been given this opportunity, it's really put me in a good place mentally, and I'm looking forward to the future, and I want to get that belt, and I am going to get that belt, and hold on to it for a long time.
Will the Juggernaut get the victory that will cement his place at the top of the light heavyweight division? Or will the Omen claim EFC gold and walk away as the best lightweight on the continent?
Drotschie feels that there are still a lot of people that are doubting the legitimacy of him as the EFC Africa light heavyweight champion. With the win over a big name like Fraser Opie, it'll put all those feelings to rest.
Hierdie fight is vir my baie belangrik in Fraser. Ek wag al die hele tyd hiervoor. Ek wil baie graag myself bewys. Baie mense hulle glo mos as jy een keer iets gedoen het, hulle wil dit die tweede keer sien. En slaaks genoeg as hulle dit die tweede keer sien, dan glo hulle dit weer nie, dan wil die derde keer ook sien. Soos al my ander opponente, die ouens is groter as ek. Maar dit maak nie regtig saak nie. Ek is reg vir enigiets wat kom.
Fraser's definitely got the drive in him, and he wants this fight badly. Fraser's had three title fights, won 3 belts, so the pressure for him is not such a big deal,
I'm looking forward to the fight. It's going to be, it's going to be a good test. He's 9-0. I'm an experienced fighter, so for both of us, it's going to be a good battle.
Ek dink we gaan dit wen. Ek dink die Fraser Opie se ground game is op die level. Op dieselfde level as my broer nie.
He's hungry for this fight. He wants to defend his belt in Cape Town. I don't think Fraser's the one who's going to stop him.
My broer kan dictate wat sy kant in die fight gaan. As jy dit het jy die fight.
My preparation voor die fight is ek weet ek is daar so om 'n ding te doen. Ek is daar om te wys dat ek die beste is.
I'll definitely be ready. You've got to be ready. I've got to train like it's going to do that. It's not going to, but I've got to train like it's going to.
I believe Fraser is almost a complete fighter. I believe Drotschie is a little bit one-dimensional.
Gideon's not phenomenal at any aspect that I have to worry about. He's really good on the ground. He's not a phenomenal striker. He's decent. So it's everything I'm going to look after.
Both of these guys have a ton of respect for each other, but there's absolutely no doubt, as soon as the fight starts, that will all go out the window.
The former EFC Africa welterweight champion Michiel Opperman returns to the Hexagon to face one of the continent's toughest, Francois Kabulu. Having lost his title to Dino Bagatine at EFC Africa 23, Opperman will stop at nothing to get his title back. But one man stands in his way. Seen by many as the toughest in Africa, DRC-born Francois Kabulu has defeated all 4 of his previous opponents, and a win over the former champ is sure to secure him a shot at the welterweight title. Will Opperman bounce back to glory, or will the Frenchman make it 5 wins out of 5? Michiel Opperman versus Francois Kabulu. At EFC Africa 25, 2 of the toughest lightweights will resume their rivalry as the defending lightweight champion Don Magic Man Madge squares off with the hard-hitting and striking specialist Leon the Iron Lion Mynhardt. Plus, the light heavyweight title is on the line as Gideon Juggernaut Drotschie battles it out with the MMA veteran Fraser the Omen Opie. Don Madge versus Leon Mynhardt. Gideon Drotschie versus Fraser Opie. EFC Africa 25, Thursday, 7 November, Grand West Casino, Cape Town. Tickets and broadcast information at efcafrica.com.